Shani, welcome back. I'm in my office today and it's actually the end of my day. I'm not completely done with what I need to do, but I thought I would ignore those things and do a video. So as you can see, I already have my eye makeup on, but I'm gonna take it off. For some reason, when I'm at work, I feel like my eye makeup doesn't last. You know what, I gotta think about that because I just had thoughts on why. Anyway, I do have some micellar water here. I keep this here at work. And just some Kleenex. And I'm going to wipe this off and come right back. Okay, I'm back. So I put on a bit of primer and I actually brought with me some shades in one of my magnetic palettes from Kit Pack. These are actually all of the shades but one from the Melt Gemini II palette. The one that's not included is that infamous green shimmer that they said doesn't have mold on it. Anyways, so for my palette, I took all the shades out except for that one, tossed it, and here we go. I actually like that I could fit these in here, and I also put some labels on them so I can know what shade. So I'm gonna use that shimmer because without that green shimmer, this is actually the only shimmer left in the palette, which is interesting. But I'm going to use that and then kind of pop through the mattes. Probably just going to do the same look that I had on. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in with my finger. I don't have my long nails because I'm probably gonna do my hair this weekend. Put the twist back in, we'll see. And it slows me down and try to do it with nails. Anyway, child, let me tell you why I'm not a fan of humans right now. Who has worked at a fast food place during their childhood? Maybe even now. I worked at Boston Market, my sister worked at Burger King, and then my brother worked at KFC. Now, my siblings are much older than me, so when my brother was working at KFC, I was probably like 8, if that. And because we had one core, one of my parents would drive to drop him off, or maybe he would take the bus there. Anyway, we would pick him up because it was late at night. And you know, being the little sister, I wanted to go. So he would pop in the car, and when I tell you, it smelled like the whole restaurant was getting in the core. And we ate so many chicken pot pies. I don't think I've had a bite of KFC since, neither chicken pot pie. It was just too much. It was just too much. I'm like, I cannot eat any more of this. Like, I think I ate enough chicken pot pies to feed like the whole neighborhood for a while. Anyway, so I was reading the news and they were talking about things that have been developed. I feel like over the past couple of months, year, whatever, people are just doing the most with like changing the flavor of things. And the most recent one is apparently KFC collaborated with a company called Haus, and they have created a KFC flavored toothpaste. You heard me. A KFC flavored toothpaste. Not just it says KFC on the package, it's KFC flavored, like with their herbs and spices. So apparently, first of all, they're sold out, okay? But I do think they're doing a new shipment or something. Apparently, you could get toothpaste that tastes like KFC chicken. I think it's just the chicken. I don't think it's the mashed potatoes and all that other stuff. But that is so disgusting to me. No. Even if I hadn't eaten my weight in chicken pot pie, there ain't no way on God's green earth that I would use a KFC tasting toothpaste. That's just like taking a drumstick and brushing your teeth with it. And I don't think I would be around anyone who would do that. Okay? So if you did it, we can't be friends anymore. Don't tell me about it. Don't tell me that you bought that toothpaste. Do not tell me, okay? Because I'm going to send you for an evaluation. And it's sold out. I mean, oftentimes when people say sold out, I'm always like, well, how many units did you have? Was it like 2, 3, 4? I don't know. So when you say sold out, tell me exactly what that means. Like in research, when they're like 99% of people saw a reduction in whatever. Well, if you only have 15 people in the study, like that doesn't tell me much. That's not enough people. When I read this, like a lot of times I think things are jokes. And then I read deeper into things and it's like, no, this isn't a joke. This is actually what people are doing with their lives. Not only that, hun, there's also an electric toothbrush that they have. I don't think it tastes like nothing. It's $59 and you can order yourself one of those. So you can get like the toothbrush that has like the KFC like logo on it, and then you can go ahead and pick up the toothpaste and just have yourself a good old time. I wish I would walk into somebody's bathroom and they had KFC toothpaste sitting there. No. No. That's so nasty. Yeah, my mouth wouldn't feel clean. It is fluoride free, so I don't know if that matters to you, but my mouth wouldn't feel clean. Like, what we gonna do next? Like, mouthwash that tastes like macaroni and cheese? Come on. Ew. Could you imagine, like, being with your partner and they had the absolute unmitigated gall to use this toothpaste that tastes like KFC and then hop in the bed or something with you? Girl, I know you didn't. Like, I'm not sure what you're doing right now, but is not going to include me. But that's not the only thing people are taking, you know, liberties with. I also read a story about this company. I'm blanking on the name. Frito. I don't know. But they have created, or will be creating, a breast milk flavored ice cream. But they made a joke. It's not going to be out for 9 months. My first thought, this was my actual first thought. Whose breast milk are we using? Do they all taste the same? Because, you know, it's a thing now for people to be drinking breast milk, which, you know, people have done that for ages. But now people are trying to make, like, money off of it. Like that one couple. Oh, I don't know if you saw the video of them. But it really turned me off to anything dairy. But breast milk flavor ice cream? I have questions. Whose breast milk is it gonna taste like? Whose? Cause I'm assuming they don't all taste the same. I don't know. I haven't been taste testing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I have questions. I would like a consultation, but they did say that all the nutrients in breast milk will be in the ice cream. At that point, you might as well just have somebody breast milk. Why you gonna go pay for it at the store? That's why I'm saying, whose breast milk does it taste like? Because ew. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. It's probably gonna be like, it's the breast. That's gonna be the name. You know how Ben and Jerry's be coming up with all kinds of names? Oh, tell me your best name for the breast milk ice cream, please. Breast in the bunch. So yeah, they said that they're not taking actual breast milk to make the ice cream, because I don't know, don't you need other ingredients to make ice cream, but it's just gonna taste nice like a breast milk. And people are excited about it. Who does this taste? I don't know. Are you gonna have like a reference on the back of the carton, like whose you base this on? I don't think I will willingly do it. I don't know what his breast has been. No, I wouldn't. I don't know where it's been. I know it's not like they're not going to use, so they say, actual breast milk, but is that a weird initial question? I kid you not, that was my first thought. Whose breast milk this gonna be? Whose breast milk is this gonna taste like? Will they all taste the same? Will every carton in the shipment taste the same? Oh my God, but if I was on that PR team, that marketing team, when I tell you, I would be coming up with all kinds of stuff. I would take it too far, which is what I do. So that was the shimmer. I think it's really nice, really pretty, and I'm going to stick with those like rosy toned mattes. I'm not gonna buy it, okay? But I really would love for somebody to buy it, please, and just have some and tell us what you think. Maybe this already exists somewhere, but I was taken aback. Ain't nothing wrong with boob milk. I just don't know about having ice cream tasting like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm just gonna put it out there. I think breast milk is amazing for babies and such, and even some adults, okay? Some of them seem to enjoy it. I think you should only drink it from people you know, maybe? Consenting adults for sure. I just don't think I want to go into the grocery store and be like, I'ma get that breast milk right there. Do they have mix-ins? Like, do they have like chocolate chip cookie dough that you can mix in there? You know what I mean? I wonder if there are other options. Can they make it like chocolate or strawberry? I just feel like I have questions. I don't know that they've really thought this through. No, I'm not gonna try it for you. I'm not, okay? Nope. I'd rather just go get some from somebody I know. But let me tell you the other thing I've been reading. So, you know, there are emotional support animals, right? Now, I'm gonna tell you from my perspective as a professional. I'm serious, I'm being real professional right now. There's a difference between emotional support animals and service animals. A service animal is working. They're on the job and they can go anywhere a human can go. Also, they are trained, okay? Like specially and like very, very well trained. Like I have a couple of clients who have service animals, and those animals go for like training for a long time, okay? They're also relatively expensive, and they can there are some regulations and some restrictions. They can only be a dog, and in some cases, a mini horse. I don't know about the mini horse, but basically dogs can be very well trained to assist people with medical or mental health conditions, right? Like if you have seizures, or if you have like diabetes or significant like mental health difficulties, like under ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act, you can have a service animal, right? Emotional support animals, I feel like that is a newer in the past decade thing. okay? Let me tell, well, yeah, because the first time someone requested one from me is when I was working at the University Counseling Center. Y'all know, a long time ago now. Now, in my professional context, I don't write these letters. I've written one over the years, and honestly, I made that person jump through hoops about it, because sometimes I tend to be a bit more like stricter. I tend to be stricter with ethics, okay? And I like to be well informed. I don't know why I'm giving you all of this context, but just listen. There's a story coming up after it, right? So emotional support animals, I feel like there has been a boom of people asking. The thing with emotional support animals, they differ from service animals because there are like no restrictions and regulations. Emotional support animals can be absolutely any animal. I've heard of emotional support tarantulas. I could have made that one up. I don't know. I've heard of emotional support parrots, snakes, alligators, whatever. Okay, it can literally be anything, as opposed to a service animal, which has to be a dog or a mini horse. So my thing is, why I don't write the letters is technically the animal is supposed to be part of the therapy plan and the goals, right? But people don't know that part and don't care about that part. At this point in time, emotional support animals are only really allowed or accommodated in housing situations. And I think it used to be travel, but I'm pretty sure that is changing. And here's the thing, this is the research that I have found. I try to be up on things as much as I can. Animals are helpful, right, for your emotional well-being, your mental health. The thing is, designating an animal as an emotional support animal doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything except for allow you to maybe not have to pay for the pet fee at your apartment or whatever you're renting. Other than that, there's no research yet that says that they're anything. Like Rose is my cat. If I wanted to make her an emotional support cat, then I would have to get a letter from a mental health professional, and it really wouldn't give me any benefit besides being able to not pay the pet fee and things like that. I don't know if people know that. So you can have an ESA, emotional support animal, and you don't have to, a restaurant or whatever can not allow your animal in. Unlike a service animal, they can't necessarily ask why you have the animal, but they can ask if the animal does any sort of medical or psychological thing for you, right? And they have to be admitted into whatever space. But I'll tell you this, be cool, is I've just been reading more and more about various emotional support animals. I recently got a request from a client, and I was like, I'm sorry, 2 requests. I was like, no, I'm not gonna write it, but I can help you find somebody who will. You could go to your other, like your psychiatrist, your medical doctor, they might write it for you, or you can go online and get a real janky one for $200. There was a lawsuit, because here's the thing, if your emotional support animal wreaks havoc on something, I'm not going to be liable, okay? Because I don't want you saying, oh, Dr. B wrote me a letter. No, I did not. No, I didn't. Get it if you want, but I will not write the letters, and I stay pretty consistent, because sometimes I'm like, but no, I'm just like, I'm gonna stick with my policy of not writing them, because already you get requested to write various things, like especially for people to get accommodations under ADA, you know, all kinds of stuff. I have to write a letter right now. or over the weekend, I guess. But here's where this piqued my interest. I saw a video / picture of somebody bringing their emotional support Great Dane on a plane. Do you know how big those animals are? Those Great Danes, they come up to like my breast. They are big. Imagine you are sitting yourself right in the airplane and somebody get on with a big ass Great Dane. Just, where is he gonna sit? Where is he gonna sit? That just seems like it is very, like, not safe. If you got, somebody had a snake, 4-foot snake up in their carry-on. That's my problem, okay? I am not okay with that. It's gonna be a whole zoo. Now, some people I do think benefit from being able to like travel with their animals and stuff. I have a couple clients where I'm like, yeah, this is actually, having a pet is going to be helpful for you, but I'm not going to write the letter because I have to be consistent. If I'm not going to write it for you, I'm not going to write it for them. But I feel some kind of way about that Great Dane. And then there was that guy who lost his emotional support alligator. How is that emotionally supporting you? What does it do? Not only that, but recently a Nevada man was arrested and his 7 emotional support tigers were confiscated. Does he need one for every day? How do you, that's what I'm saying. How do you have an emotional support tiger? There ain't no way, okay? You don't need 7. And the thing is, they ended up calling a vet in because they were able to see that the animals weren't even doing real well. So how about you think about the health of the animal, sir? He's 71 years old, so he is old enough to know better. 7 emotional support tigers. And you know who he got them from? Joe Exotic, Tiger King. So already I'm questioning if these animals are okay. All right? Because they were in his possession. Y'all remember him? Or is it Joe Exotica? Whatever his name is, Tiger King. That's where I already have questions, okay? Child, could you listen, you go into a restaurant, let's say you just went to Applebee's, and this joker brought in a tiger. A full-on tiger. A full-on tiger. Or all 7 of them. I would have a problem, y'all. I would have a problem, but let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Let me know your experience. This is from a professional perspective. Because honestly, I think my sister has had one of her cats designated as an emotional support animal. I was like, good for you, girl. I ain't writing the letter. Do you, boo? Yeah. I don't need to go into all the details, but there's stuff, you know, behind the scenes in the field of trying to understand our role, because you need a letter from a therapist, mental health person, psychologist to support the need for an emotional support animal. But it doesn't necessarily give you anything extra because they don't have the same rights, restrictions, and regulations as a service animal. Let me clean all of this up and then I'll be right back. So there's a recreation of the look I had on earlier. I'm about to go home soon, drive home, so I didn't feel the need to refresh everything. I just went in with the brush that I used to put on my foundation and just kind of patted everything down so that I'm not as shiny. But this is how I look today. Anyways, I would like to know what you think about the toothpaste, the ice cream, the Great Dane and the 7 Tigers. Let me know what you think. I would love to have a discussion about this. And again, this is my perspective. You totes don't have to agree with me, okay? This is just what I'm telling you from what I know. And I definitely don't know everything. So I hope that some of this was helpful, and I also hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. I would love it if you liked the video, and I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.